Hey guys, Bearded Fisherman here, Two Branches Homestead. We're here in the greenhouse. It's spring, sort of. It's pretty cold outside, about 34 degrees. We're starting to think about planting potatoes. Potatoes go in the ground real early, almost as soon as you could work the soil. They need 45-degree soil temperatures, but it takes some planting beforehand to get them ready to go in the ground. And so the first thing you need to do to get your potatoes ready is you got to put them out in the sun. You're going to take certified seed potatoes. You don't want to use stuff from the store because the things from the store are treated so that they don't grow, and so you don't want that. So you're going to get certified seed potatoes. So you don't have that on them, and then you also don't have the diseases that you have to worry about with potatoes. Now, potatoes and tomatoes are related, so you could spread diseases between the two. So that's something to really be cognizant of, and why you use certified seed potatoes. So anyway, we're going to take them out. We're going to spread them out here in the greenhouse. You can see some on the bench back there. And we're going to let them get sun for 1 to 2 weeks. When we're ready to plant them, we're going to cut them into pieces, leaving two eyes per piece. Then we're going to cut them, leave them in the greenhouse now for another 3 days for them to form a callus, and then we'll plant them. Now we'll do a video on that too, and we'll do a video on planting. We'll show you the whole process. They're real easy to grow, and what do kids like better than pulling up a potato plant, or adults for that matter, and finding some potatoes under. Okay guys, here we are. We're back in the greenhouse. It's been a week. It's time to cut our potatoes. And the reason we're going to cut them and leave them for a few days is so that they form a callus before we plant them. This will keep them from getting bugs and diseases and things like that. So all you got to really do, you just grab one of your potatoes. Here's a nice one right here. So you got plenty of eyes. So I'd take this one and I'd cut it right here. And take this group of eyes. See? It's a purple potato. Those are cool. And then you just leave that one there, so the air can get to it. And then now you got one here, so you got 1, 2 eyes here. Let's make a piece right there. And I'm going to look at this, and to me, there's not a lot of other eyes on this one. There's one other one here, so I'm just going to leave this whole piece. This is a great way to get more out of your potatoes when you buy seed potatoes. If you buy seed potatoes, you're going to get maybe a dozen, maybe 2 dozen potatoes in the bag, but if you can cut them 2 or 3 pieces a piece, they can really go far. When we have pieces like this, we have some like this, they have 1. So that's not going to get cut. You're just going to leave those the way they are. We have all our potatoes cut to 2 eyes, sometimes 3. I err on the side of caution. You don't want to leave it with 1, and then if that one doesn't take, then you're not going to get anything. So we'll leave them here a couple days and let them get a skin on them. Just use a regular knife. The other thing you can look for while you're looking at them, we have some nice varieties here, is you can look for potato blight. Now potato blight would sort of look like a dark spot like that, but that's where I touched it and my thumb made it dirty. It will be a dark spot that'll run through the potato, and darker than that. And this way, sometimes even if you have certified seed potatoes, you run into it. So you can discard those potatoes. It's real bad to get that blight in your soil. And like I said, it could also affect your tomatoes. So it's a good time also to check for that while you're doing this. Plus it gives you an idea of what you're dealing with potato-wise. Okay guys, just wanted to show you what was up with the potatoes. Remember we cut them the other day, and see now they got this nice callus on them there. And so that should help them when we plant them, so that they don't get any bugs in them or any kind of diseases getting in through that fresh cut skin. So we're going to get them ready to plant today, and we're going to put them in the ground. Okay guys, what we have here is our trench that we're going to plant our potatoes in. Now that trench is 6 to 8 inches deep, and what you're going to do is you're going to plant the potatoes in there, and you're going to plant them the callus side down, and then you're going to cover them with about half the amount of soil to fill the trench back up. Once the plant is about 1 foot high, you'll fill in the trench the rest of the way. And this is so that the potatoes don't come up to the surface, because once they get sunlight, the new potatoes, they'll turn green and they're no good. So that's what this is going to do. So we'll just show you a couple, put them down on the ground here. See, callus side down, there's the callus. And you're going to put them about 1 foot apart. So, I mean, it's real easy. The ones without calluses, you can leave regular. And we'll just go down that row, and we'll just keep putting potatoes in, and we'll do a few rows. This soil's nice and loose, so we should be able to grow some nice potatoes here. And that's about all there is to it, that's not real complicated. Easy crop to grow. All right, guys, as you can see, it's really easy to plant potatoes. Not much to it, a couple easy steps. They like the cool weather, so you want to get them out there early. And we'll have a second video coming up that's going to cover harvesting the potatoes, care of the potatoes throughout the season. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching. We appreciate you doing that, and we'll see you soon in the garden.